Now we want to draw the owl's wings. We're going to do that using the pen tool. Come over and select the pen tool. You can choose a darker fill color. The first thing that I'm going to do is create an anchor point here where his head meets his body. I'm going to click and drag to the left. In fact, you can hold down the Shift key to make sure that you're dragging a straight line. After setting that anchor point, what you want to do is come down here towards the bottom of the owl. I'm going to go just beyond his body, and I'm going to click and drag down to create that arc. Now, I don't want to continue that direction for this anchor point. So if you mouse over it, you'll see a little angle appear next to the icon for the pen. If you click on that, you're going to convert that to a corner anchor point. You can then come over here and do his body and click and drag a little bit to create a curve for his wing, and then come back to the starting point to close the path. So there's the owl's wing. If you decide that you want it to be a little bit taller, which I think I do, I'm going to come over and highlight the direct selection tool. I'm going to click on this anchor point here, and then just using the down arrow key on the keyboard, I'm going to drag it down a little bit to make that wing a little bit longer. Now what we want to do is copy this wing and paste it over here on the right-hand side. So we're going to have to transform it. So highlight the selection tool, go to the edit menu and choose copy. Then you can go to the edit menu and choose paste or use the keyboard shortcuts. With this object selected, you can come up to the object menu. From there you can choose transform, and then you can select reflect. And that's going to go ahead and open up a dialog box. We want to vertically reflect this, so go ahead and select the vertical radio button and click OK. And then you can use the arrow keys on your keyboard to place his wing on the right-hand side. So the owl is coming together. He has both of his wings. He has the body and his head and a really long nose. If you want to see or double check to make sure that the wings are even, you can drag out a guide. And I'm just going to go ahead and place this here. And it looks like this wing on the right-hand side is maybe just a tad higher. So I can just click and drag this down to make it a little bit lower. So there are the wings for the owl. The last thing that we need to add are the owl's legs, and we can do that in the next movie.